After a recent meeting with our company's top executives, I was leaving our boardroom and thinking about how we'd managed to make such a mess out of payroll. After all, this is one of the most basic things that a company can do, right? I remember that it all started out so well. Our payroll software had been one of the first enterprise applications we'd deployed, and we had all rallied behind this new technology, excited to see what great benefits were in store for our organization. And in the beginning, everything seemed fine. Our payroll process was neat and tidy and ran like a well-oiled machine at first. But then we started customizing the payroll software. A change here for our contingent workers, a tweak there for compliance. Years went by like this, all the while with us making what we thought were simple changes, until one day we had a full-fledged disaster on the payroll factory floor. How did we let this happen, you ask? Well, quite simply, we didn't know any better back then. When we first launched our payroll system, there was no such thing as independent networks of low-cost providers because everything was controlled by the major payroll software vendors. Nor did we have the ability to access our payroll application's source code or expend capabilities with extensible tools. In short, we were at the mercy of our software vendor. Not only that, but all our little customizations had left us out of options, too. Future upgrades and expanded support from our vendor weren't possible and were threatening the entire life of the application. We'd had enough, and in the meeting I had just left, the decision was nearly unanimous. We needed an adaptable and cost-effective way to bring order back to what we had created, and that answer had been found in the form of open source payroll software. With the ability to have flexibility with the source code and extensibility as well, delivering payroll, benefits, and other HR tools would be fast, cheap, and exactly what we need. Not only that, but open source payroll software is often on the cutting edge of what we could want in terms of payroll delivery. After all, open source innovations are driven by the payroll community, giving us a chance to benefit from what other companies and co-creators are doing. There had to be a catch, though, right? It couldn't be that easy to get everything we wanted from a payroll software solution. And quite frankly, we didn't have the time or resources to dedicate to something that wasn't going to work. Just like with our old payroll software, questions about open source's reliability and scalability would have to be researched. Likewise, maintenance and security would have to be addressed too. Intrigued by how our company might address these challenges, I popped open my browser and voila, I had stumbled upon a timely and focused article on open source payroll systems at payrolllab.com. With industry veteran expertise, podcasts, research, and insights into open source payroll software practices, I now had what I needed to head back to the drawing board and back to the boardroom.